Good luck.
Miguel Cotto told Canelo Alvarez, and as you heard Daniel Geale.
That's what Canelo was able to do against Kirkland. First punch of the fight is a hard Miguel Cotto left hook to the body, and that is his trademark shot.
A very good left hook to the body at that, Jim.
That's sort of like Miguel saying hello to an opponent.
Well,
you are in the ring with Miguel Cotto.
Well, he had to say hello early because this was a much bigger opponent.
He was able to rehydrate overnight. We do not have an unofficial weight on Miguel Cotto. He has not been weighed other than at the weigh-in yesterday, 153.6. But a reasonable expectation is that he would have rehydrated.
But Daniel Geale's size advantage is pronounced. I know Miguel Cotto's obviously the stockier guy, but Geale is a much bigger guy, it looks like here.
Yeah, it does quickly. Shows you that he has that respect already.
There's a left hook to the head by Cotto. Perfect short, tight shot inside that landed and also seemed to bother Daniel Geale.
I thought Cotto made his presence known with the very first.
Cotto moving well on his feet. Lands another left hook, and Daniel Geale isn't going to be able to stop Miguel Cotto from landing left hooks. He will not have a chance.
It has been impressive, both against Sergio Martinez, and you've seen some hard shots here tonight so far.
Well, that's the one thing about a good puncher in professional boxing. If you can punch, you pretty much can punch at any weight class.
Cotto landed another left hook inside in the first round.
Getting outboxed from the outside by the shorter fighter is not a good look for Geale.
Punch combination, but the punches were glancing blows. Didn't land solidly.
Hook to the body.
And Cotto, as Geale favors his body, trying to stop that left hook downstairs, Cotto's landing jabs upstairs.
And Cotto also knows that he can swap a...
Good job, brother. A little bit more. Do not let him
land. You watch that right elbow snatch back just...
14, Geale landed 9. Unofficial CompuBox numbers in the first round.
You see the brilliance of Freddie Roach in the corner. Cotto
doesn't want to let Geale get into the fight. That left hook hurt. And Freddie's doing a very smart job of that because you never let the guy get momentum, especially when he already has a size.
Body punch, his left hook to the body, has always been, when he's thrown it, one of the 3 or 4 most devastating weapons in boxing, in my opinion.
But for 3 or 4 years in the middle of his career, Roy Jones, that left hook seemed to disappear.
We seem to not throw it as often. Freddie Roach came and said, look, if you're going to be the best Miguel Cotto, you have to use your best weapons, which are your left hook to the head.
And another left hook to the body. So the money punch is back in a very big way for Miguel Cotto, as it was against Sergio Martinez, as it was against Delvin Rodriguez. That was back into the arsenal. Doc rules it not a knockdown.
We're seeing is 2 different classes of fighter. Geale's a good fighter, always been a good fighter. But Cotto is of a certain class to the middleweight division.
Well, if you're looking for Geale's deficiency coming in, it's difficult to define other than that there's no X factor. There's just no weapon for Daniel Geale.
Doing a good job of moving around. Now he's avoiding the left hook better. He's big enough to absorb some of this border. Right then he moved to the right and ran right into it.
just turn it slightly,
CompuBox numbers in round 2.
Cotto's doing a real good job, I think, tonight, blocking with his shoulders, Roy, slipping punches with very little extra movement.
He's showing a lot of defensive moves. Great left and right shots to the body, but he's very defensive. He stays low when he punches. That's always a great thing. Good jab by Cotto.
Let's not forget that Cotto jab that lands like a power punch because he's naturally left-handed.
And that was the weapon that he used to neutralize the speed of Shane Mosley back in the day.
Maybe Cotto's greatest performance. A decision win over Mosley across the river in Manhattan.
When Mosley was still more or less in his prime.
On a night when CompuBox counted the 2 fighters landing an identical number of punches over a 12-round fight.
Could have gone either way, but, you know, no one was going to have a cakewalk with that Shane Mosley.
Well, I thought Cotto landed the more telling punches, is why I thought they gave it to him. But Shane was a very tough competitor at that time.
I believe the judges agreed with you on that, Roy. I believe he did get the decision by landing harder, more solid blows down the stretch of the fight.
Turned boxer late in that fight, but Freddie wants, especially the last 2 rounds, Freddie wants him to go back to aggressive fighter throwing that hook to the body, and he, by and large, has been doing it tonight, although there have been plenty of stretches like this where he shows off his boxing skills.
Again, the left hook to the body. Again, Geale moves away after the punch.
Well, Geale has not proven yet that he really can hurt Cotto with one punch. So Cotto can do what he wants to do right now. He's still in a very comfortable envelope as he proceeds in this fight.
Hard left hook to the body by Cotto. Geale continuing to move to the right from time to time and put himself into position for Cotto to land that left-hand shot.
And he constantly lands it to the head and to the body.
It's just the amount of work he now puts into the body. Precise body shots. He's putting the money in the bank from round one. And so those shots have a cumulative effect because it's 10, 12 shots hard with both hands to the body every round.
Left and right hand, like you said, Max. He just ran into a good overhand right there, though.
That's been Geale's best punch so far, is that right hand.
Moments ago, you saw the CompuBox number on the fly at the bottom of the screen, demonstrating that Cotto has now doubled Geale in terms of landed punches. Knocks Geale back into the ropes for the right hand. Fires the left hook to the body again.
I agree with you, Jim. 3-0, 30-27, Miguel Cotto. You know, Jim, I love the way Miguel Cotto circles and sets up that left hook. I mean, we see the left hook. We're talking about the left hooks. Let's talk about the way he moves. I mean, he's using that ring beautifully. Circles to the left. Doesn't go back to the right too often, but he circles to the left, sets it up, then he moves inside, and bam, he throws that left hook. Really using the ring nicely. There it is.
Down goes Geale on a solid left-hand shot.
7, 8, 9. Good. All right? You okay?
Well, the overnight weight gain may have been too little too late.
That was just a beautifully landed left hook, Jim.
Just sensational.
Low to the body like he's doing right now and came back up to the head with a beautiful left hook. Good body shots. The referee's looking to stop it now.
Watching intently, and now Geale tries to fight his way out of it and goes down for a second time. That time on a counter right hand.
Listen to this crowd.
6, 7, 8. You okay?
And for the second year in a row, Daniel Geale
Follow it up with the left hook right on the button. If he hits anybody with a hook that clean, they're bound to go down. This is not a wrap, but if he hits you with a hook that clean, you're bound to go down. That is his money punch right on the button.
and one of the great money punches in boxing. I mean, if you were to list the 5 biggest weapons in boxing, Miguel Cotto's left hook has to be on that list.
Yes, it does. It has to be on the list. Came back doing great body work here. Another good left hook to the head that he missed. But what's most impressive to me is that he also got a knockdown or scored a knockdown with the right hand during this time.
Well, this is when Geale decided he had to fight back.
And there's the right hand right there.
Cotto landed that counter right amid a Geale combination, and boom.
That shows you a whole lot about Cotto, shows you punching power in both hands, and that's a devastating thing to see in any good or great world champion.
A tremendous 4th-round knockout performance by Miguel Cotto. They're reaching out to his brother, Jose.
Still the WBC middleweight champion of the world, Tejanos, Puerto Rico, Miguel